reserves. The gentleman from South Carolina is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I yield myself such time as I may consume. Mr. Speaker, I especially appreciate the people of China. My father served in 1944 as a member of the Flying Tigers, the 14th Air Force of the Army Air Corps of the United States, to defend the people of China in World War II. He served in Kunming, Chengdu, and Xi'an, and he had a deep affection that our family know of the people of China, and we want the best for the people of China. But sadly, at every step, Russia's unprovoked full-scale invasion of Ukraine, the CCP has chosen to reject the free world and embrace Putin's mass murder. Just last week, one of the CCP's top foreign ministry officials promised to increase strategic coordination with Russia, regardless of Russia's war crimes. But we know that Ukraine will win with the leadership of President Vladimir Zelensky. They need to be held to account at the CCP, and Congressman Andy Barr's legislation does just that. I urge all members to support this legislation, and I yield back the balance of my time.
The gentleman from South Carolina yields back. The gentleman from Minnesota is recognized.
Mr. Speaker, I yield myself as much time as I may consume for the purpose of closing.
The gentleman is recognized.
Mr. Speaker, when it comes to China and Russia, I do not trust empty words. I verify. H.R. 7314, the Access Act, will help Congress and the American people stay informed about how, if at all, China might be supporting Russia in its unprovoked, unjust, and illegal invasion of Ukraine. It is of the utmost importance for this body and the world to understand whether China is complicit in the gross atrocities and war crimes being committed against Ukrainian people. Doing so will allow us to adjust our strategy and our policies, if necessary, to further isolate Russia and deepen support for the Ukrainian people. I hope my colleagues will join me in supporting this bill, and with that, I yield the balance of my time.
The gentleman from Minnesota yields back. The question is, will the House suspend the rules and pass the bill